What's up?
Sup, bruh?
How was your day,
Ooh,
David?
I didn't know there was a secret. There's something down there.
Yeah, you have to do that when you're not. I want to do
Well,
the
yeah.
Goomba thing right now.
I didn't know that was there. I need to do that next time. Well, I just give my students the ACT.
How was that?
Well, some of them don't
No, I'm always so
even
bad at
go to
this.
college, so...
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly, but they have to take the ACT, so they were really angry.
Taking the ACT really isn't that bad.
Well, it was like 5 hours on a Wednesday in the middle of the day, and they also had to go to the 6th and 7th hour after they were done.
I feel like everybody should take the ACT twice.
Well, we took the practice ACT this time around.
I know, but I feel like everybody I know has done way better on their second time.
Well, I got a 33 the first time. So
Yeah, aren't you?
I don't need.
Yeah, we all
I
know,
don't need no second chances.
We all know you're a child prodigy.
First impressions.
Child prodigy,
The only thing that
David.
matter.
I got 27 the first time, and then I didn't study or do anything differently, but just like the experience of having taken the test, I got a 29 the second time.
Yeah.
So I feel, and my sisters, pretty much all my friends I know, if you've taken it twice, you at least get 1 or 2 points. So I think everybody should do it, because it can make a big difference with scholarships and grants.
Oh yeah, totally.
And it's really not that expensive. It's like $50 or something.
Yeah, it's not too bad. They don't have to, like, every student gets one ACT, like every student in the Wisconsin has to take the ACT.
Yeah.
But then you can pay for taking it more than once.
I don't like that SAT though. I don't know whose idea that was.
Did you take the SAT?
Did you?
Yeah.
Why'd you take the SAT?
Because I had to.
Why did you have
for my
to?
scholarship for the national merit. And I had to take the SAT.
How's the comparison? I've never met anyone that's taken both.
The same, without science.
Science is the hardest one.
And also, if you answer incorrectly on the SAT, you get minus a quarter of a point, rather than just minus 0.
If you don't answer,
you answer incorrectly.
But if you don't answer, you don't get minus.
Yep.
I never do. Are you serious?
On the SAT, yeah.
Not on the ACT. Though.
Not on the ACT.
Okay, I was gonna say, why do they tell you to just fill it if you don't know it? Then that's okay. I was about to get upset.
Yeah, the SAT punishes you.
That's really stupid.
Yeah,
because your entire life you're taught that like a guess is better than nothing.
I don't know. Not according to the SAT gods, apparently. Anyways, I had to take it on my birthday. It was November 3rd, and here's why I remember it. Well, A, because it was my birthday, and B, it was the first dress rehearsal of
Music
Man.
Oh.
I had to take the SAT that morning, and I found out literally, like, the Monday before that I had to take the SAT in order to get this scholarship.
Yeah.
And so I had to go to Heisler and be like, I'm so sorry.
Oh, she was probably so mad.
I'm like, this is the first tech rehearsal, I know, but, like, I need to take this. She's like, it's okay.
I'm surprised she didn't get mad. It's probably because you're, like, one of the students that's, like, halfway decent. If it had been me or one of the
because she's like, oh, David will actually know, David will actually probably be able to learn this pretty quickly. Because it was...
Or she's just like, wow, David doesn't give me migraines on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh, do you know
I actually had...
behind you? There's just behind you.
I didn't know that. I actually died when I did this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And it was... I was stubborn, so that was the only one I missed. So how much do you think I actually missed?
I don't know. Do you want me to actually answer that question?
No.
I had a weird day. My car died.
Uh-oh.
But, like, for some people that's like a pretty disastrous thing, but for me, I was lucky enough where I was at a battery store when it died where I work, so I know how to replace car batteries because I do it daily, and I could get a battery for a quarter of the price, and it had all the tools to replace it. So
well, that's
it's like about as good as it can go, I think, as far as a car battery dying.
Aren't you gonna get those? Oh, yeah. You can shoot them.
And get them?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Well, that's what the Nintendo gods have decided you can do.
They're not my mom. So, yeah.
Still, my favorite thing is when I had a Facebook profile picture.
Yeah?
That said, "Shut up, Mom, I'm gaming" on the bottom. And they'd be so happy. Because, like, it was obviously very purposefully designed to be, like, stupid, which made me happy.
What was, like, that one Tom had where it said, "Please no swearing on my profile"?
Yep.
No, it's actually a good thing that I work at a battery store, because knowing how to replace a car battery is a useful skill. Not that it's
true.
that
Well,
difficult.
learning how to replace any battery is useful, really. Uh-oh.
Stop calling me. David sings along with his
I'm trying to learn it.
lyrics every single episode.
Well, it's like if I'm going to be watching this show, I have to be able to understand the theme song.
Yeah, it's a good point.
And the emotional heft and the thematic meaning behind it.
I don't really know the thematic. I guess it's a
That's
cruel
a joke.
angels thesis, and there's angels in it. But so where's this one behind right here that you were
If
talking
you
about?
like swerve around right away before you go on the first thing, back there.
Where?
Up.
How am I supposed to get there?
You shoot it.
You can't collect it. Oh.
Ta-da!
There's one of these pipes. I don't know which world it is. Where I know there's a moon in it, but I just cannot find it no matter how hard I look.
Usually in anything that you have to go enter into, there's two of them.
I know, but it's sometimes they're like hidden extremely well. It was one of the ones with the moai heads or moai. How the heck do you say it?
Moai.
I have no idea. So it's like, it's something tricks. Oh, there's probably something down here. I bet Game Freak's probably just allocated a lot of their resources for the Switch game.
That better be freaking good. Or else I'm going to be angry. I'm going to call in...
A lot of people really don't like... Is this... I haven't done this before. There's a lot of people who really don't like X and Y and Sun and Moon.
Oh, I'm sure. Because they're like I played it when I was a kid this way, so it's not good anymore.
Well, yeah, they are much more casualized and easier experience. Like, that's undeniable. The Pokemon is so much easier than it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, I kind of understand it. I don't need to make fun of them.
Well, it's not even the fact that it's easier, but it's just the fact that it's different. Especially in terms of the new one.
I think people are turned off by the the ease of difficulty, though. Because I can imagine... For me, I don't really
I guess
care,
if you're older and you're consider yourself a more serious gamer, you want a challenge.
Yeah, I don't play Pokemon for challenge, though. I feel like the real challenge is in sort of like collecting the Pokemon and just having fun. If you're playing there aren't really that many Nintendo games that are hard. I mean, Fire Emblem is kind of hard, but I feel like that's just because I'm bad at it.
Well, if you up the difficulty level, then it gets hard.
Yeah, but I just mean on a base level. Like, this game is not hard at all, but it's extremely fun.
Well,
so
it's not hard, but you can get challenging...
There
are challenging moons.
Yeah.
Like, I do not want to do the beach volleyball moon, where you have to get 100...
That's not challenging, that's just stupid.
Yeah.
A challenging one is the 2D one in the Mushroom Kingdom, where it turns you between 2D and 3D. That's the only one where it's like, I give up on this.
That one's hard.
Yeah.
That one's hard. It was really difficult. And then at the end, they throw in the gravity things from Super Mario Galaxy, where there's brown circles in the middle that act as gravity.
I didn't even make it that far.
Mm-hmm. This is actually one of my favorite bosses of the game.
I like this one.
It's fun. This game is just so enjoyable.
I wonder how long they were working on Mario Odyssey. I think Mario 3D World came out in 2013. So they probably started working on it around 2014, maybe even 2015. I don't know. What do you think?
Probably, I would say 7 years, probably.
What? You think they've been working on this since 20?
No, I'm thinking 5.
I mean, I guess they might have had it planned when it was still the NX. It makes me... I think this is a perfect opportunity to do a Super Mario Odyssey 2 as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think you could keep the exact same engine, or just do DLC. It doesn't even have to be a different game. But you can keep the same engine because it's basically perfect. Just add some more challenges. They don't even have to be that fancy or different. It can be like Mario Galaxy 2, where it wasn't that different or even that transformative. It was just a little bit more of what you love.
Yeah, and it was just good. And it was different enough where it didn't feel like it was just repeating the same thing over and over.
And that way we don't have to wait a whole nother gaming generation for a Mario game. I think they could very much do the same thing with Breath of the Wild.
Oh, yeah.
They could keep the same world even, just have, not terrible dungeons and bosses.
I'm excited to see what the new DLC is going to bring.
I think it's going to be more of the same, so I'm really not that interested.
Travis, you're so bitter.
Well, I just think, like, the first DLC pack, the Trials thing was cool. Cool idea. But with this, it just seems like they're adding more story, and I don't know where Nintendo...
I don't really care about
I don't
story.
know where Nintendo got the idea that we play any of their games for... okay, what's the most story-driven Nintendo franchise? Again, maybe
Fire Emblem.
But even then, do you really care about the story?
No.
You kind of like the characters, obviously, but the dialogue is pretty crappy. The scenes aren't that interesting. You're never really going to get a genuine narrative surprise in something like that, I don't think.
No. Yeah, I don't know why. I maybe it's because they're like, well, like it's the new world and people like not new world. It's like the new gaming generation and people expect more out of their games. But it's like games are supposed to, at their base, be fun, and if you have a story that gets in the way of having fun,
Breath of the Wild barely had a story, and this barely has a story though.
Yeah.
So they almost.
oh yeah, well,
And that's the good thing, I guess. Is like you can qualm with Nintendo, but their two biggest franchises are killing it right now.
Yeah.
So. Pokemon will probably kill when it comes out. Metroid will probably kill. Kirby is like... I'm really excited to play the new Kirby game. Like, I'm really excited.
How does it feel to be 1 in a million?
What does that mean?
Nobody else cares about Kirby.
That's, like, not true at all. A lot of
know.
people... You just don't like
see,
Kirby.
I
and you
don't care about Kirby, so that means nobody else does.
But that's what's great about Nintendo. It's like... there's Nintendo franchises I don't really care about.
But there's enough quality franchises where they're still good overall.
Like, you don't like Animal Crossing either, and that's like probably their fourth biggest one.
See,
but I
it's,
love
for me, it's just
Animal
not
Crossing.
something,
And that's
I'm interested
fine,
in.
but other people can enjoy it, and it doesn't. It's not like, oh, we're gonna take.
Well, it's not like it's a terrible game. It's just not my thing.
And it's not like
not my gig.
Animal Crossing games take resources away from other Mario games.
Yeah.
That's not really comparable. I gotta look at my amiibo and see. What Star Fox I don't care about. I've never really liked the Star Fox game,
Me
and I
either.
really didn't like Star Fox Zero.
That was objectively not a good game.
You gotta take the
I had
belt
to take the
off.
belt off. Well, you know that when there's pressure on my abdomen.
You haven't eaten anything here, though.
I had a crispy chicken quesadilla on the way
I saw
over.
the trailer, or not the trailer. I saw a commercial for that when I was at the gym, and I'm like, I know David wants that, and I want it too.
Sorry, I pressed A.
I don't care what
We're going to the Metro Kingdom.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Oh, David, why'd you have to bring up crispy chicken quesadilla? I remember. Oh, that looked good.
It was okay.
What
The
do you
chicken
mean?
wasn't that crispy.
Okay, that's extremely disappointing.
I know.
Because like that's a third of what I'm looking for there. I want crispy.
You know what the weirdest thing about it was?
What's the weirdest thing?
The crispy chicken quesadilla is $3.49. Grilled chicken, $3.69.
I don't want. If I'm gonna get.
Why is the grilled chicken more expensive? It's easier to make.
Because grilled chicken is probably more actual chicken.
That's true.
Crispy chicken is like chicken tenders. Grilled chicken is probably like an actual breast.
The only thing that I can really find fault with is this stuff, where it's like.
And I realize they only do this the first time
you get to every level.
Yeah, so it's not even that bad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and then we have to go to Oh okay, I remember this now.
Yeah. I remember playing this and I was really disappointed because I wanted to get to the Metro Kingdom as soon as possible. But now my patience is higher, so I don't
The Metro Kingdom has the best storyline, I think, out of it. Not storyline, but like, main quest out of any of the kingdoms.
Yeah, none of them are really that memorable. But then again, they weren't in like the other games either.
Yeah.
It's not like I could tell you Mario Sunshine ones. I hope Nintendo does like an event again this year in like January, because I feel like that's the perfect time to be like, hey, this is everything that's coming out this year, and where they announce it, and then at E3 they can kind of do like trailers and more in-depth stuff.
Yeah.
It's still crazy to think that 1 year ago we didn't even know this game existed.
It's so crazy to think that there would be enough room in that hat for those punching things.
Well, it's a cartoon, dude.
So that means cartoons can't be realistic.
It means they don't have to abide by the same. Yes, it was. I'm not in love with this. I do like it.
It's different.
It's different, and I do
It's
like.
not necessarily the best.
I like the idea where it's kind of like Mario 64, where they do a harder version of the fight for the end.
Mm-hmm.
It's certainly preferable to Mario Sunshine's,
Oops, sorry.
but it's a little.
Oh my gosh, Mario Sunshines was just... Oh.
It's a little tedious, this one.
I like it. I like the final one much better.
Yeah. I just don't like this part where he does these...
It seems to move kind of slow.
I don't like it where he does these stupid tail swipes. Oh, I don't even know if he does that in this one.
I don't think he does it on this one. So long, Bowser!
That's a good one.
Did you... I love at the end it says, "Thank you so much for playing my game."
Does he do it in this one?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. At the
But
credits?
he doesn't say... Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that, David. We'll have to beat the game
And
so I
then
can see
there's
it.
another
I didn't see
unique way they
yeah,
do...
you've been able to play this game a million more hours than I have.
Which is surprising, because... Well, I guess you're editing
Oh, so
more.
you're doing this. Yeah, what the heck did I do wrong there? I thought he was going to do the tail swipe.
Maybe you just have to do it twice. I don't know. But I finished the second, like the last quest.
Yeah.
Which was very fun and awesome. Oop.
Let's see. Why?
Travis, why don't you just jump?
I did, but I did it too early.
Well, then don't do it too early.
And you can only jump X amount of times in a. You know what?
A punching hat. It's so good, Travis. That is so good.
I like the ending where you're Bowser. That part, that's incredible. That's
so much
actually I like that part slightly better than like the new Donk City opening, and it's not as good gameplay wise, but the music and the level is the frantic nature of it is, and the fact because like the Metro Kingdom thing is great, but it's like 2D Mario, yeah. But that ending, I never expected that in a million years, and I like surprise.
Well, I wasn't surprised.
I guess I wasn't thinking like, I'm gonna be Bowser.
Well, because I was like, man, the Wiggler is my favorite transformation, and then you're like, it's not mine, but I can't tell you, and I'm like, it's probably Bowser. So it was kind of ruined for me.
I don't know. Maybe I'm like dumb or naive, but I don't see twists as easily as you do.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just more skeptical.
I don't think you're skeptical. I don't know if that makes any sense. I think you just lie and say that you know things ahead of time after you already know them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I do.
I like how it's the condom.
See, I knew you were gonna say that. So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we'll stop here. We'll come back.
Oh, they took our hats. Are we ever gonna get it back?
It's the condor.